Coach Williams, Keaontay Ingram, Drake Jackson. We'll ask Coach to make some opening comments. You guys can ask some questions.
Well, I'm happy that we went out there and we won the game, right? That's what we should do. That's what we expect to do. I'm not happy with all the penalties. I'm not happy with sometimes the explosive plays and sometimes we restart a little bit. But I am glad the way we controlled the line of scrimmage on defense and offense. And like I said, we expect, our big-time players to step up in big-time games. And our big-time players stepped up today.
Donte, what do you feel like the defense proved today?
That for one, it's a little questions, not on this team, but the outside world, maybe can they stop the run? They proved they can. Buffalo has, the Colorado Buffaloes have, the offensive player of the year, reigning offensive player of the year, so just to step up there and stop the run.
Donte, do you think Drake London kind of set the tone for you with his catches in the first quarter?
No, I expect him to do that. So the team expects him to do that, So when the ball's in the air and if he's around with 10 other people, we expect him to come down with the ball.
Drake, what was it like to get some sacks? You had 2 sacks today, fumble recovery. Did it feel like kind of like a breakthrough this season for you?
It felt like 3, but I don't know if you guys are going to give me the 3rd one. But just not to do any sacks last week and coming out there like we did today, it just feels good.
Was it a statement for you for the defense after last week to come in and play like this?
I wouldn't say a statement. We're supposed to be doing things like this, and this is USC defense, and that's how it's supposed to come in. So,
Keaontay,
keep doing that.
Keaontay, what were you seeing running the ball with the offensive line in front of you today?
Oh man, offensive line did a phenomenal job today. Got the backs up to the secondary. We just got to be better at making a safety miss, and sometimes not making a miss run through them. Get them out their toes a little bit. So offensive line did a phenomenal job today.
Drake, that one-handed touchdown catch. Take us through that if you can.
There's really nothing to take you through on that. It's just one of those plays where your body kind of takes over. It's that natural ability that comes out. So, that's pretty much it. I couldn't even tell you.
Genetics.
Donte, what was the key for the run defense, just turning it around?
Just making sure, Coach Orlando got those guys ready to play, which he did. Anybody who's got a chance to talk to him, he's a no-nonsense guy, a great motivator, and a great guy with X's and O's, and he proved that today.
What did you see from Michael Drake, and what's his health status?
He's completely healthy, so what I see from him is another guy that can go up and make plays. If the ball's in the air, he's another guy with strong hands, right? Great wingspan, and once again, it's what we expect from him. I had to get on him a little bit today because we have to act like we've been there before. I get it, maybe first touchdown, whatever. So what? That's what we expect him to do.
On that one-handed touchdown grab, was that ball kind of perfectly placed? It seemed like you were the only one that was going to be able to catch that. You were being covered pretty tight. And then on the play 2 plays before, the one 30-something yards. Could you walk us through that too?
Yeah, that's just credit to Keenan and him putting the ball in the right place. He's such an accurate quarterback. So, wherever he puts it, I'm just going to go try and get it, and that's what he does.
And do you feel like you guys, even though you had the lead at halftime, you kind of kept them in the game with some of those mistakes?
Well, anytime you're getting penalties, you keep somebody around. So our whole thing is to make sure we had a killer instinct and don't even let a team feel like they have a little bit of life. The fans start leaving in the beginning of the 4th. We want the fans to start leaving before halftime. So yeah, I think we did keep them in the game a little bit.
Keaontay, how big of a difference did it feel like just rhythm-wise on offense you guys were able to establish the run?
Oh man, great! I feel like we played compatible football today. When the run was there, it was there. When the pass there was there. And playing complementary football, they're showing the points today. So I feel like we did a really good job today.
Could you talk, Coach, about Parker Lewis? It seemed like he had some, 40, 45, 50-yard kicks that seemed like they would have been good from 55, 60. And it isn't just the altitude. We've seen that before too. He's been, I think, 9 for 9 on the year. What kind of, stability has he provided for them?
Well, Parker has a strong leg. He's built like an inside linebacker. So you watch him in there lift weights, you see what I'm talking about. So, he just went out there and just did, once again, another guy that we expect to make those kind of kicks. And that's why all the kickoffs was touchbacks and everything else. So his leg is strong and it's strong enough to make these, whether we were here or we're back in the Coliseum.
Anything else? Good. Catch the rest of our players out the door on the side there.